You are listening to KLRN Radio, where liberty and reason still reign. KLRN Radio has advertising rates available. We have rates to fit almost any budget. Contact us at advertising@klrnradio.com.
Not to be a backseat driver, but can you say for sure you got the best monthly payment possible on your auto loan? Could it be that you might have gotten a better deal by shopping the loan at a few places and have a lower car payment? Next time, before you go car shopping, visit Communication Federal Credit Union first. Our auto loan experts will find you a perfect loan and get you the lowest monthly payment we can. Communication Federal, your auto loan experts. Restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop-up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I know karate, I know jiu-jitsu, I drive like a gangster when I'm coming to see you, see you, see you, see you.
Hi, everyone. This is JJ, the co-founder of Good Pods. If you haven't heard of it yet, Good Pods is like Goodreads or Instagram, but for podcasts. It's new, it's social, it's different, and it's growing really fast. There are more than 2 million podcasts, and we know that it is impossible to figure out what to listen to. On Good Pods, you follow your friends and podcasters to see what they like. That is the #1 way to discover new shows and episodes. You can find Good Pods on the web or download the app. Happy listening.
The following program contains coarse language and adult themes. Listener discretion is advised.
All right.
welcome into Chat Lives Matter Night Live right here on KLRnradio.com. Hour 2 coming at you live, and it is our once-a-month extravaganza into everything the left hates about being masculine. Anyway, we are currently in missing most of the crew formation this evening, so we're about to pour one out for some missing homies. Aggie Rican, our bar babe, is not with us this evening. Orty is working, and I don't know about anybody else, but I haven't heard from G in about a day or so. So hopefully he's, not off murdering somebody. But anyway, so we're here, we're live, and I'm going to kick things over to Andrew first, who is our newest member of the crew and our monthly poll guy. I'll let you guys do with that what you will. Good evening, Andrew, sir. How are you? I heard something. Did we lose Andrew again?
Technical difficulties.
Do. I don't think he can hear me again. Let's try this. All right. So while...
okay.
There we go.
I'm here.
There you are.
All right. Where am I and what have I done with myself?
I don't know. I'm having one of those you've left to go find yourself out vibes, and if you should come back before you return, just hold you here. Kind of starting to feel that vibe coming out. I don't know.
That
went over my head, so...
I mean, you're
4'11".
Everything goes over your head.
Really? You felt that? Okay. I'm already preparing myself. This is gonna be...
Hey!
All right.
You were the one who requested a roast for your birthday, and this is just a sneak preview.
Yeah, this is me getting prepared for the roast that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna happen.
Oh, anyway, I'm good. I'm about to hit the road and do some driving.
Awesome.
I gotta go down and find Mama. Bring her back up here for the birth of our 5th grandbaby up here. So that means I'm coming down to where our baby of the month lives.
You are? Well, you should hang out with her. Anyway, so we do have a baby of the month this month. You may know her from Twitter as Zelda, and I'll let her introduce herself now. But, guys, hands off. She's mine. I'm just saying. All right. Zelda, how are you?
Hi. Hi, my name is Zelda Aurora Gabriel. I also go just by Zelda, Z, whatever you want to call me. I'm also known as the KLRN the refrigerator imp, and I'm really excited to be here.
All right. Well, since you are our baby of the month,
that makes one of hers.
Ouch! Shots fired again. All right. So since you are our baby of the month, there's some honorary things we have to do at the moment. So I owe you an intro for one. So.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Oh my God.
And since you are baby of the month, it is now your honorary title until basically the end of June. So it's all yours for your entire birthday month. Ha! Happy birthday.
Yeah. It's awesome. I mean, I literally was telling you earlier, I was like, this is like the cool people thing, and I've gotten to that place, so this is like really cool for me.
Well, so
I have a huge grin on my face.
Well, I mean, as you should, because I personally, for one, really, really like your smile. Anyway, the other reason I wanted to do this is because recently you have been taking and doing some podcasting on Spaces, and we're about to start folding one of them and another one that you're about to launch into the KLR Radio label. So I thought it was a good time to kind of bring you on and let you tell folks about that one. So the one that you've done that's been established now, and I think you're on episode number 3 that you just put in the can, is your own little personal touch, and we do have a disclaimer, so feel free, just go ahead and give the title.
It's called Total Fucking Chaos. Yes, that is. I'm throwing the name out there. It's not for kids. As the name implies. We're on our I want to say 5th episode will be the one that we do this week. And it's basically just, it's not even a podcast in my opinion. It's more like just a round table of people that like tell wild stories, make each other laugh. It's kind of a way to relax from, from the still like from the craziness that is politics and from the garbage that Twitter can be, and or X or whatever you call it. And it's me and then Bumpstock Barbie. Say that 50 times fast and you'll get your tongue tied. But it's her, she's also known as Laura, a good friend of mine, and I started it with her kind of just to like have a podcast, but also to of my own, but also to like just talk about just have fun and kind of relax and just do something different. And for some reason it's worked and people really enjoy it, and it's kind of surprised me how well it's done. I mean, and then there's the other podcast, which is we're figuring out a name because the name that we did choose was kind of like, taken. So we're trying to figure out a name for it and come up with it. But basically that'll be more of a traditional podcast where we talk about things from a more conservative point of view. I'm a young conservative. I'm only 25. I'll be 26. I had to think for a second, I guess. I'm 25. I'll be 26 for my birthday. If you send gifts, just send them to Alabama. That's cool. But seriously, it's a traditional podcast. It's more just talking about culture and through tweets and things like that. Like we'll find tweets and we'll talk about the things that are important to us and that we feel are necessary to talk about. And that'll also have a co-host. At Frandy Hex is her at, if I'm not mistaken. She's a really sweet lady. She's very smart, very strong. And she suggested like, hey, why don't we do a podcast together? And I was like, that's freaking incredible because I'm terrified of the idea of doing one by myself.
So what exactly are you guys wanting to do with that one? Because I mean, I know with TFC, it's more just kind of a round table and anything goes. So what is you guys' plan with the other one? Because you'd mentioned it was going to be like more of like a standard kind of podcast.
With the other one, it's going to be we're figuring out like exactly the different things that we want to do. We're kind of learning the format of what we want. She's very organized and very put together, and I'm kind of just jump in and do. So I think it's going to be very much like, okay, we find tweets, we discuss these different topics for a certain amount of time. We just kind of maybe we'll have like a guest on every now and then, and so it's very much politics and culture and just different points of view on things, and yeah.
Very, very nice. Well, and I know, I didn't know this until you and I started talking about it, but when I had told you that I had considered talking to you about folding these into the brand, you were like, oh my God, this is something I've always wanted to do. And I'm like,
yeah.
I
have no chill.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this I know. This I absolutely know. But yeah, no. So I definitely wanted to bring you on to be able to talk about those things because I know you guys were talking about launching the other one sometime around June 10th, and I wanted to give you enough time to get comfortable with it, kind of doing it as a Spaces at first, because I know the second you start doing it over here, you're going to be like, I need a bag, I'm hyperventilating, somebody give me something to breathe into. So we're going to let you go.
You already know me.
We're going to let you go slow, kind of like with everything. Because otherwise,
Because even doing this right now, I'm like, I really hope I don't trip over my own feet verbally and just.
Well, I mean,
this is new for me.
So I have a question.
What?
How do you trip over your own feet when they're in your mouth?
You're a smart ass. Oh my God.
I figure if I get you laughing about it, you'll be less nervous, though. So anyway,
I mean, that's true. That's true. Trying to process the crap that you're saying, I'm like, oh wait, I was supposed to be nervous.
And Andrew's back, maybe. I thought he was being awfully quiet.
Like, it's not like Andrew to actually or just not talk. What's going on?
Okay.
Are you back with us?
Am I?
Hi, Andrew.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're back.
See, you changed things in midstream on me, and I didn't have a chance to get it set up the way I wanted it to.
Ooh.
Are you
And
throwing?
I don't have enough bourbon.
Are you?
You and your damn bourbon, you're gonna end up. I want to preface and go ahead and say I have the language of a sailor. So, if anybody under 18 is listening to this, I'm so sorry. But yeah, Andrew, you drink bourbon like a damn nobody even knows what. Like you drink it like it's water. What?
All right. First off, a couple things.
Yeah.
I'm a sailor.
Oh,
You
well,
don't-
okay.
You don't hear me cursing like that. Okay? So, and I'm a drunk sailor. So,
Ooh. I feel a bus throwing under coming.
Oof.
The wheels on the bus go squish, squish, squish. Oh wait, my bad.
and I
There's
will
not
say,
much. There's not much of me to squish, so it's fine.
I'm a professional.
You're a professional. I definitely am not. I'm not a professional. I drink Smirnoff, and that's my thing. And then it's like 1/4 of the bottle, and then I'm completely done for. So that's enough for me.
All right. Y'all give me a few minutes here. I got my women here.
All right. Well, I mean, you sure we don't need to give you more than a few minutes? Just saying. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna do.
Come on. Hey. Hey.
Oh, little kids. It's so cute.
Tiny ears near the radio. Must behave now.
Yeah, now I'm gonna be worried. Like I'm gonna say something really bad, and then.
They can't hear you.
Okay,
They
good.
can't hear you.
Oh, thank God!
You're-
I was so worried. I
You're
was
in
like,
my head. Remember, you're in my head.
I don't know if I.
"Oh, that's a terrifying place to be."
I don't know if I like the implication of that, sir. I've seen if half of what you post on Twitter is what it's like in your head. I don't think I stop the world. I want to get off. Stop.
Maybe I need to cover my ears.
Okay,
Just
hold
like I don't want to be in his head.
All right. Well, even though while he's having his what sounds like pawpaw time, even though Aggie couldn't be here, she did actually prepare.
you.
She did actually prepare a
on.
drink.
You don't have to say this. Yeah.
She did actually prepare a drink in your honor. And it is, of course, because it's you, a screwdriver, which is 1.5 ounces of your vodka
Thank
of your
you.
choice, 3 ounces orange juice, and 2 dashes of looks like Angostura bitters. So you pour the vodka and the juice into a highball over ice, stir to mix, add bitters, and garnish with an orange slice.
That sounds so fancy. That's much fancier than how I would drink it. I would just throw in the vodka and the orange juice and then mix it and then hope that
I'm
I
just gonna
don't
keep one.
completely pass out.
Well, yeah, but
Man.
she's our bar babe for a reason. She's actually got bartending skills.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
But yeah, so there's that. But yeah, so that is your drink this month, ma'am. I just realized. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna have to make that point.
yeah,
That sounds really good, actually.
you should.
Don't go on Twitter afterwards, though.
Yeah, no,
Note to
yeah,
self.
yeah. Let's not do that. Once was bad enough. Let's not do that.
Once was enough. One humiliating tweet was enough. I think I'm good for a lifetime there.
You haven't even started to be humiliated yet.
You Annie, you're gonna nope.
There we go.
I think he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I got them all in their room. They're going crazy, and I'm out in the truck.
He's like, I'm hiding away.
Musical radio shows.
Well, they'll want to talk,
and
and they'll want to hear.
Yeah, they don't need to. I'm a bad influence.
They'll be like, but she's little like us, Papa.
Girl, you haven't lived long enough to be a bad influence.
But she's little like us. Yeah, I disguise myself amongst little kids, and then I'm like, hi, I'm one of you, and they're like, but you, why?
Well, it's
you
like,
don't look like us.
It's like the scene from E.T. where he was hiding in a bunch of stuffed animals.
I'm gonna have to watch it. That's gonna have to be on the list of movies we watch because the only part of that movie I know is like the glowing finger or something, and then that's it. I don't know anything.
I'm starting to feel like you might be the younger female version of Andrew, who knows absolutely nothing about most pop culture. And
that's terrifying. Don't. That's terrifying. No.
I said younger female version, but yeah. He's back again.
I know, but he drinks bourbon and his head is a frightening place. No, don't do that to me.
Well, I was actually going to ask him what he wanted to talk about tonight, but he keeps leaving.
Just like
the connection is like crappy.
I'm just teasing you, man. It's all good.
Yep. Okay. I'm actually where I want to be. So, let's go ahead and do polls because I like talking about my poll.
Did you bring the poll? Did you bring the poll wax this time? Because you forgot it last month and it was kind of awkward.
I got the grease this time.
Awesome.
Oh God.
I actually got the stuff that we used to use in the Navy. We called it boy butter.
Giggity giggity.
Ew.
Giggity,
That's so bad.
Anyway.
It's no wonder you guys. It's no wonder you guys' lowest rank was seaman. Sorry.
Well, I was never a seaman. I was a petty officer.
That fits well with you, Andrew. From what I'm learning of you, that fits very well.
Yeah, I'm very petty.
No, not at all. Okay, I'm over it now. Just kidding.
Okay. So, peak Twitter for April last month.
Last year.
Last year.
Feels like it.
Your date's already confused, old man.
Feels like it.
In my defense, I have had some bourbon since then. So we got Iran bombs Israel, which happened right at the end of the month, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
You have the Google employees fucked around and found out, which I thought was hilarious because they all decided and then got fired. Yeah. And then you had the Columbia protest shutdown, which was interesting.
Oh, that was wild. Oh.
And then we had Texas-sized nukes. And that was quite the discussion there. Orty was part of that, and it was, oh, Lord. Some of these Nimrods that are out there,
That's how I feel about the college campuses, trust me.
Well, I'm rapidly reaching the point to where I'm gonna start removing warning labels from the items in the stores.
I'm a firm believer we should have done that a long time ago.
Just let Darwin do his thing or whatever. Like just let him do what he needs to do by removing certain people.
Well, I've asked and I've applied to be the gene pool purifier for the U.S. government, and I don't have a response to that.
That's
The gene pool needs to be filtered. The filter needs to be changed, and we need to do some filtration in the gene pool. I have no problem with that. So, but anyway, Google employees fucked around and found out, took this one. 45%. With the protest shut down, the next closest at 24.
yeah, those protests. I'm a college student. For those who don't know who I am, I'm a college student. I'm a psychology and English major. One of those majors, psychology, is pretty decent. You know, pretty. It's a science, so it's pretty. You know, it's fine. But English is just, it's filled with leftists, and every time, like at the beginning of the year, for instance, it's like, okay, can you tell us your name, your pronouns, blah blah blah, and I'm like. I never do it because I always want to say, anytime they're like, tell us your pronouns, I want to be like, yeah, if you can't tell what I am, then you're either a moron, a jackass, or something of this, like, in between. But I always hold my tongue. I'm just skip over it.
Your pronouns? I don't give a fuck. That's what your pronouns are. I don't give a fuck. All right? My sexual orientation? None of your fucking business.
Really doesn't matter, but I mean, it's just so.
But the thing is a lot of this, they spent the 80s and the 90s telling us to leave them the fuck alone. Okay. Now, leave us the fuck alone.
I know, right? That's kind of where I am with it all. I don't care anymore. That's like I was telling Stacy earlier. One of the things that annoys the crap out of me is there was a show that my ex and I used to watch together that was a spinoff of Grey's Anatomy, and it was Station 19. I never really got into Grey's, but I didn't really mind Station 19 that much until they made every other episode about somebody in the firehouse that was gay. I was like, I don't care. I don't care if it's two women. I definitely don't care if it's two dudes. I just don't care. Stop it.
Yeah. It's so bad as a college student because you've even told me, like, oh, you're Gen X by proxy. And I think that doesn't just mean, you know, like, it doesn't just have to do with the people that I hang out with on Twitter and stuff like that. It also has to do with my point of view and the way that I see things. And I'm not trying to, like, make myself sound all awesome or whatever, or cooler than I am, but I've always felt this disconnect between myself and other Gen Zers. I've always felt this disconnect because I always, like, the victimhood mentality, and I've talked about this on Twitter. I have various disabilities. I could go into them, but it's not even worth the time. But I have different disabilities.
We only have 30 minutes, so it wouldn't work anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But it just, I have various disabilities, and you go on Twitter and you see these people that are like, it's, you know, it's ableist to call somebody the word retarded, and meanwhile they're also like, oh, well, it's okay to abort a disabled baby, you know, if the mother chooses. It's like, I just can't, to me, that's not common sense. I grew up using the word retarded. It never bothers me. It never, you know, my mom even joked that, like, if somebody's offended by the word retarded, just call them respected. Instead, use the other R word. Like, you're very, very respected. And, you know, it just, I got my politics from her. I'm very conservative. I've become even more conservative since I found Christ, I think. But just, it just, there's such a disconnect. And it, you know, until recently, until I kind of made all the friends that I have, like Andrew reluctantly said, Andrew and and Orty and you and all these different people, I always felt like I didn't fit in with my generation. Like, there was this sense of, like, watching from the outside in, and now it's kind of like, okay, I get why, and it's because, you know, I hate to use this term because it makes me sound wiser than I am, but, like, I have an old soul. And I think that, you know, the way that my mom raised me was that I'm not a victim. I'm just like everybody else, and I'm just as strong as everybody else. So It just, the stupidity on college campuses, it really gets under my skin, because it's like, you have conservatives that see this, like older conservatives, and they're not like, okay, well, this is, this is just these few people, just crazy people, whatever. They immediately go, okay, well, all college students are stupid and indoctrinated and that kind of thing. And I've had to deal with conservatives who are like, if you're under the age of 35, you shouldn't vote. And I'm like, but you're telling me that because of these stupid people, you want to be stupid and take away something that I can do to make things better. It just, oh. I'm trying to go on a tangent, but it really gets under my skin.
For somebody who didn't want to talk politics tonight, just saying.
Yeah, I didn't think I would, but then we started talking about the whole, I think it was Colombia with the protests and stuff, and I was like, I just have to say my piece.
Actually, he mentioned the Google protesters, but that's.
Oh no, there was he mentioned.
Yeah, the Colombia protest shut down too.
I know.
Remember in April they had to shut down. Well, they had them go in and shut them down.
I was trying to mess with Goldfish Brain over here. Don't mess with me.
Hey, that's not fair. We're on air. Do that later. Don't do that now, because it's like, now I'm gonna be like, wait, was I wrong? And then like.
No, I was about to tell you were right. I was just trying to mess with you.
All right. We can just look at it this way, there, Zelda. Giggity.
God.
So I dropped May's poll in chat, and the entries we have here is I'm really hoping this is covered by Laura on her show, knowing murdered her career. The New York trial implosion, with all the crap that came out about that one. And then there's biblical roles. I know Zelda saw that. That was a mess for about a week on Twitter, where you had all these guys, a woman's biblical role and everything. So.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Sinji and Link. He just said he just realized it's Wednesday. Maybe he can join us for the last half hour. And then the final entry, which I'm quite proud of, because I'm always about preventing animal abuse. Razi's goats are happy.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Because there's just something wrong with that. And they were goat fuckers, so. Although I get censored whenever I say that on Twitter.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk about people who mess with animals, because that's PETA doesn't like that. Bad Andrew.
That's all right.
Which
you
PETA
can't say
ragheads
either, so can't say ragheads either, though. But I'm I've got Rick, I want to do it. I think I'll do it when I get back up here with my wife. I'm going to print out a Palestinian flag, a pride flag, an American flag, and an Israeli flag, and then I'm going to burn them.
Nice.
4 individual posts, and just see which ones get the most outrage.
I can already tell you now, it's going to be the burning the Israeli flag, or the one that gets the most outrage is going to be either the pride flag or the Palestinian flag. The pro-Israel or the Israel flag, people are going to be like, yeah, and say a bunch of stuff I'm not going to say, but I can already, that's going to be chaos. That's going to be, you need to do that, and then we can talk about it on Total Fucking Chaos. That'll be so worth it.
I was gonna say
for the content alone.
That sounds like a TFC in the making. I'm just saying.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like that could be an entire hour of discussion.
Dun dun dun.
I mean, it just, things have gotten so stupid. You can't even express your First Amendment rights without people going crazy unless it's certain flags. If it's like an American flag or if it's an Israeli flag, if it's, then people are like, woohoo, yeah, do it, burn it. But if it's a gay pride flag, if it's a
Okay.
Palestinian flag, if it's,
I should be back.
no.
Hello.
Yeah, you're back.
Hello.
Hang on. On my side, you never left, but yeah,
I
you're
dropped
back.
out again, didn't I?
Nope, we can hear you. Hang on.
You just need a sign that goes up anytime you have technical difficulties saying such. Rick is having technical difficulties.
Oh, no, that wasn't
Hello.
me. That wasn't me. That was him. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now. I had a phone call.
Yeah, it's always something with you.
I tried to send it to voicemail too, and it didn't work. So
You can do this from your laptop too,
yeah, but I hadn't gotten set up in my laptop yet.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Okay.
Personally, that's not my problem.
It is. It is a personal problem.
You do pretty much one show a month consistently, my dude. I'm just saying, just one.
And I thought this was going to be a roast of me. I think it's turning into a roast of Andrew.
I'm just teasing you, dude.
Am I in a hotel with 4 dudes, 4 girls?
I don't know. I mean, if you're in a hotel with 4 dudes, we might need to get off the call. I
haven't paid yet, so
I thought that was next month. I thought that was next month. We're a few days early for that one. I'm just saying.
I'm an early bloomer.
I guess you could say he's getting ahead.
5 times.
Or giving ahead. I might be getting behind.
All right, these are now officially contractually required yet again.
Giggity, giggity. Giggity,
Giggity.
Stick around.
Oh.
Hey, I do have good news for you, though, Rick.
You have good news? What is this good news?
I have good news.
Well,
Might be good news.
Uh-oh.
Well, it depends on your output and how you want to look at it. I'm going to be in Oklahoma in October.
Oh, that is awesome. We're going to have to meet up.
Going to be down at Luther, outside of OKC, northeast on Route 66. Got a power plant I'll be doing power outage at for a couple of weeks down there.
Meanwhile, I'm still here in Alabama. Way, way low. Wait, that came out wrong.
Well, I mean, the lowness has nothing to do with your physical location. That's more to do. Never mind. I mean.
I'm not. Nope. We're backing away.
when you pitch me a softball like that, you can't expect me not to smash it.
That is not a softball. That was just you. Nope.
I mean, it says you, but I'm just saying, you're talking about being, way down here low, and I'm like, that's just you.
I just meant Alabama is low, like in the continental U.S.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
What has even come of this show? It's already, oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, the good news is you only got to put up with this for like 18 more minutes. So, and some of that's gonna be show closed. So you're fine. You've almost survived now anyway.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm having a good time. I'm just like, I need Aggie being here.
I was gonna say we finally let you off of the Chat Lives Matter fridge. You should be happy.
I know. I'm thrilled. I can finally walk around a little bit before I'm put back up there.
Well, anyway.
Just punter. Maybe she'll hit the fridge. Maybe she'll hit the top of the cabinet. One or the other.
I'm very much. I'd be like a rag doll, just wee, flying across the room.
Look.
Oh God.
Up in the air.
Just that mental image. Yeah, I told Rick, for those who are listening, I told him I wanted a T-shirt that has like the KLRN refrigerator imp on it, and just that on it, You know, that way, like, I would wear it everywhere, and people at my school would be like, "What? Can you explain this?" And I'd be like, "There's no explanation. It just go here, and then like you'll understand."
Nice. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, that's not one that'll get put out for on the store, but it'll be one that I'll get done for you. 'Cause, you know, I don't think anybody else is
Yeah.
gonna want to. I don't think anybody else is gonna want to wear a shirt that says "Chat Lives Matter" Refrigerator Imp. But I could be wrong. I don't know. We may have to. We may have to start one that says "Chat Lives Matter Refrigerator Imp Army" because you might have a following by the time this is all done. You never know.
That would be so wild. That would be so wild. Like I'm at maybe like 3,000 followers, and for me that's like a whole lot. So the notion that like people would suddenly just my following would go up would just I'd be like, what?
Was that a swing?
Kind of sounded like one.
Sounded like it.
I mean, it kind of ties into the
Not
whole
sure.
Abraham Lincoln thing, so it still works.
Abraham Lincoln. Swing.
Oh my goodness. What even this has become I love this podcast already. I'm gonna listen
And the
back
thing-
to this.
And there's not even half the crews here. I mean,
I know. Imagine how wild it would have been if Gordy and Aggie and G would have been here. I mean, it would have been absolutely nuts in the best way possible.
We'll bring you back in a few months when the full crew's back, just so you get the full experience. But since your since your birthday was coming up, I didn't want to punt. I was like, you know what? As long as Andrew can come on, we can cover for an hour. We've done it before.
and we don't even have to resort. And we don't even have to resort to stealing Ordy's stick and make fart noises.
Oh God. So classy,
Ordy,
guys. So
honest.
classy.
Hey, you know, we try hard around here, so don't judge us.
Oh my God.
I think I picked out the TV characters right for y'all.
Yeah. I was semi offended by mine, and then I remembered that Ron was our norm, so I was kind of okay with it.
Well, you're like Norm. You're just there. You're the Rock, right?
Yeah, no, I got
It,
where
it,
you're
it
going
doesn't
with it.
matter. It doesn't matter. You're the calm and the chaos that happens pretty much on every one of these podcasts. And it's like, so Rick, how's life going? Well, it could have been better, but then again, I don't have my knees shaved off. I mean, you always got that witty like Norm did.
Yeah, I think my favorite one for him, I think, was somebody asked him how life was. He's like, beats me. I'm wearing. I still can't find the on ramp or something. I was like, oh my God. It's been so long since I've heard it. I honestly don't remember the entire quote, but I remember it making me laugh my ass off. And it was.
Oh yeah.
Then there was one he had about the world being dog eat dog, and he was wearing milk bone underwear. I was like, oh my God, that's terrible, but so funny.
I mean, Norm, you fit Norm, right? And to me, it's like Mickey. He is Magnum PI.
This is true.
And you cast me as Michelle from Full House, which I have a total issue with for several reasons.
Why? You're short. You're the youngest of the crew.
And you tell everybody you got it, dude. So
I'm short.
I mean, you're short, you're the youngest of the crew, and half of your Twitter spiel is you got it, dude. So I'm just saying, it kind of does fit. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it does fit. You're. What was I even thinking? What was I even thinking? I guess it's the last, you know, from the age of old that age of something that is problem. But
Your
What is going on?
your internet went nuts.
See, you try to give her a compliment, and the world just goes to hell.
Are you talking about
So-
me?
Yeah, we're
So
talking
you-
about you because you just where did now she completely dropped off. Now she's back. All right. Are you back now? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
should be back.
I think your internet went nuts because.
I think it is going nuts still.
Yeah, I'm in the backwoods. I'm in the backwoods.
You got storms out there?
You're always in the backwoods.
Oh no, it's just I'm in the backwoods.
Are those banjos I hear?
Yes.
Yeah, I always-
that's the song of my people, the rednecks.
Rick, you know what I always think of when I hear somebody makes a deliverance joke or I hear the banjos?
What's that?
Dueling banjos? I always think of the 96 Olympics. Because they were in Atlanta. And
2 years before I was born, by the way. Just throwing that out there casually. Rick's like, I regret everything right now.
I regret so many things.
the whitewater rafting, I guess they got some of the events that they had were on the same river that Deliverance was filmed on.
Oh, that's funny.
So that was a big joke because I was stationed in Georgia at the time, and we were all like, "Yeah, that's what we need to be. Let's go up there barefoot, overalls, with nothing else on, and playing banjos."
You would be welcome here in Alabama, by the way, if you did that. You'd be welcome here. That's all we do is sit around and play banjos, wearing overalls and then bare feet, and that's us. I mean, that's all we do. Don't tell anybody that we actually have technology and good stuff here because they might actually want to come here.
I'm sorry, you're too formal and dressed up for me. I
That's
am
formally dressed.
Team No Pants. All right.
Oh God, no.
Represent.
Unless
you're wearing-
it's cargo shorts, which I also have a problem with. Not only is it Team No Pants, it's Team No Pants and only cargo shorts, and I'm like, no.
Hey, those are not cargo shorts, ma'am. Those are emergency taco shorts.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
'Cause that's what the pockets are for. They're emergency taco
So
pockets.
It depends, right? Orby carries emergency burritos and fajitas. I carry emergency tacos, emergency bourbon, and because I'm a kind guy like I am, I even carry limes and salt for those that want to do shots of tequila.
1 tequila, 2 tequila.
I've actually always wanted to do a shot of tequila, but I'm terrified of what would happen if I tried. I'd do like a shot of tequila, and I'd wake up the next day and be like, okay.
You drown it.
What
You drown in a
happened?
shot glass.
Well, I mean, we were already making jokes earlier that her screwdriver would have to be in a shot glass, but you know,
Yeah,
I didn't get to say that yet.
Let's think about this. I want to do a shot of tequila. So you'll drown. How about a teaspoon?
A teaspoon. How small do you people think I am?
We have seen Peter Pan, ma'am. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tinkerbell is like, wow, I'm so tall compared to you.
Hey, you said it, not us.
I mean, I was able to glean. I'd like to think I can use this brain up here. Just give me a few minutes and then it'll kick in.
Brain
you're
up here.
You're almost 26. When's it kick in?
Oh my
So,
God.
Rick, we got 8 minutes left, and I really don't want to become part of the podcast that's coming up because it would not be in a good way.
Yeah, you'd be the next victim. Be like, well, we were going to talk about this guy tonight, but instead we're just going to murder these people because they're still hanging around in our space. But yeah, so
God.
we should probably start telling everybody where we can find everybody. I'll start with our Babe of the Month. Give out whatever information you want, social media, stuff you're going to be doing coming up, whatever. And then
All right, you can find me. As my name is, it's Zelda A. Gabriel. On Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and that's where you can find me. I'll be doing spaces and probably causing chaos and all kinds of stuff.
She says probably.
Okay, I will.
You know, the odds in Vegas are just ugly. I can't even get a good bet on that because it's a sucker bet. Odds on Zelda causing chaos.
Let's place our bets now, and it's like everybody bets in favor of me causing chaos, and everybody wins.
Anybody got the?
Well, but that's just it. They're not even good. It's just a 1-to-1, so it's like it's not even a good bet.
I was gonna say, anybody got the over under on that? Because I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, Andrew, where can folks find you?
Oh, you can find me on here whenever Rick needs somebody to step in and fill in somewhere. And I'm always willing to do that as long as I'm not busy working or bowed up with my grandbabies because family is important. And besides, somebody has to teach them how to eat tacos and drink bourbon.
Oh, God.
So
You're teaching the next generation properly, sir. Keep doing what you're doing.
Incredible.
You know, it's an ugly job.
But somebody's got to do it.
Somebody has to do it. And I have accepted it. You can find me once a month, end of the month, this show, Toxic Masculinity, with our producer, Rick, and G, when he's able to. Hey, G, hope things are going good for you, buddy. And Orty, who's now become me by working forever. And I guess that means I'm going to have to start doing his job and being all over the radio.
It happens.
I'm not sure. Do I want to be the KLRN Orty?
Well, I mean, there's only one Horty, so we'll have to figure out another nickname for you. But we can always expand the stable.
I'll have to think about that one. See what the benefits are.
There are no benefits. You don't figure this out yet.
And then with the constant babe of the month, we have Aggie Rican, who has become the KLRN female Orty by having all these shows.
I think she's going to take offense to that.
No, she won't. She gets called that every month.
Oh,
but we love her. We love her anyway. And yep, it's here. Rick, where you at? But never mind. Everybody knows where you're at.
I was going to say
everywhere.
Everybody knows where I'm
you
at.
You own it.
Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, I was going to say, pretty much everybody knows where I'm at. But anyway, you can always follow along at RowdyRick73. You can find me on most social media platforms that way. I do the Rick Robinson Show Monday through Friday, except for the first Monday of the month, 3 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern. Possibly soon going to 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. I haven't decided yet. Tomorrow, we will be doing that one as well as Jen and Rick, 10 p.m. Eastern. Friday, I'll be hanging out with Aggie doing He Said, She Said. Off week for Juxposition. So no Jux this coming week. Sunday night will be America Off the Rails, 10 p.m. Eastern. Then things start over again on Monday. When I'm not doing that, most of the time I'm producing for a lot of the folks around here. There's a couple shows I don't produce. And anyway, when I'm not doing all that, you can find me as the executive producer of the Loftus Party podcast, contributor to loftusparty.com, misfitspolitics.com, twitchy.com. And nobody needs any more of me than that, or you're insane. But on that note, because we do have a babe of the month, and because her last name inspired it, and she's gonna hate it. This is our going out song tonight. She's gonna be like, "What the hell is this?" But it's
all right, Rick. You can't be late tomorrow because I'll be driving on the road. I need you.
No late tomorrow. All right, folks.
You're my afternoon. Keep me up.
I am not your $4 pill, sir. That's we have a commercial for those. All right, on that note, Talk Murder to Me is coming up next. We're going to clear out before they start stabbing us. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Thanks for listening. Hydra hail.
No hailing of the Hydra. We have had this discussion. You and Amish both, I swear.
Hail Hydra. I Hydra hail.
Oh my
All right. Bye, streamers. We're ending you first.
Okay. Are we off?